Hey guys, what's up? It's Meezy coming at you live, and today we're going to be talking about my favorite app of the month, Qapital. Qapital is a banking app that helps you save money. It can also help you invest and look at how you spend your money so that you can spend smarter. Most financial people will tell you that you need to have multiple savings accounts, so like one for an emergency fund and then another one, I guess that's just a savings account, and then any other thing that you want to save for, you should have an account for it that has a specific name so that when you want to dip into your savings to get like a concert ticket or something, you're like, dang, I'm so close to getting this camera. Let's say the name of the account is camera, but if I pull out this $60, it's gonna take me 3 more weeks to get it. And so when people suggest that, I'm always like, okay, so I'm supposed to go to my bank and load up my account with like 10 savings accounts? That's crazy. And that is when I found Qapital. Qapital makes this super easy for you, and it's really easy to get your money, but it's not as easy as a savings account that's linked to your checking. So it still takes that 2 to 3 business days to get to you, but you know it's safe because the app is FDIC insured up to $250,000. Qapital makes it really easy for you to save money without having to do much. You can set up as many goals as you want, and your money can automatically be drafted from your bank account or whatever source that you choose. And the money is FDIC insured, so it's just like using any other banking app. And when you do your transactions with them, they're all secure. But let's be real, the government is watching you anyway, and if somebody wants to hack you, they will. But that is another story for another day. The app is super secure, and if you want to learn more about all their security detailing and all that, you can go to their website. I'm not an expert. And if the whole app seems really cool to you so far, go ahead and click the link down below. It is my referral link, so when you sign up using that link, you'll get $10 and I'll get $10 when you make your first deposit. Before we get into the actual inner workings of the app, make sure you hit that subscribe button and like the video, turn on the notifications, send an email to your mom, let her see the video, and I think that's enough for today, so let's just go ahead and jump in. So when you first open Qapital, you'll have to sign in, and you can use Face ID, Touch ID, you can use a PIN code that you make up, whatever you want, so that your app is secure and anybody that has your phone can't just get into your Qapital account. And once you log in, you will be taken to this screen, which is the overview, and you'll see. Alright, so in editing, I realized I didn't say what I've saved overall, and that amount is $4,520 or something close to that, but I've cashed it out, used it for different goals that have been hit and things like that. But where it says save, you can see how much I currently have. See mine right here says start using your card. That's because you can set up a spending account with Qapital, but we'll talk more about that later. So right up here on the left, you'll see this little house shaped thing, and if you click there, you can see the amount of money that's in your accounts. I'm not gonna click that because I don't want y'all all up in my business more than you already are right now. And then if you click the one on the right, it'll take you to the tools that help you divvy up your paycheck, which we'll also talk about later. So currently I don't have anything in my Qapital spending account. I actually plan on starting to use that this month, even though I ordered my card a long time ago. But like I said, we'll talk more about that later. So we'll just skip all of that. And right here you can see everything that I have set up to save right now. Right now I'm saving for my Deltaversary, my birthday trip. I have a Beyonce emergency fund because if you don't have one, you are not a true member of the Beehive. I have a savings account for my Christmas gifts. And then I also started the link to investing, but decided to stop and do some more research on investments before I started that. So that is the overview of the app. All right, let's go to the next page. If you click on the light bulb, you'll be taken to the missions page. And the missions are meant to help you save money and really analyze your spending. So let's just click on one. I'm gonna do by time, not things, because that's something I've been working on this year. And if you look at it, it's like an Instagram story, so it's really hip, you know, it's with the millennial culture. And it's just gonna give you some ideas about what you should be doing. This one is buying yourself time instead of things. So something I hate spending time doing is grocery shopping. So it's gonna say try grocery shopping service, and then it's gonna ask me how I feel about spending money on grocery shopping, and honestly I feel pretty miserable because I live right above a grocery store. And I'm gonna start that mission, and then for 2 weeks it's gonna remind me to try a grocery shopping service every day. And then once I complete the mission, oh, I didn't press start. LOL. Oh shoot, I did start. Okay, once I complete the mission, I'm gonna click that, and then I'm gonna say, I'm gonna actually abandon this one. No, I don't want that on my record. I'm gonna complete this mission, and then it's gonna ask me how I feel afterwards, and I'm gonna say I feel kind of good. Let's pretend I did it, and we'll complete the mission. So I personally haven't used these missions to do anything yet, but from what I read, they will analyze your spending, or just based on whatever you choose, it's gonna help you just really get some introspective on yourself of like, why do you spend that money, or is this a good way to spend your money? How do you want to spend your money? Kind of like you're a financial counselor a little bit, but in an app. Let's go to the next button, which is the activity. Now this one is pretty self-explanatory. It's just gonna show you all your transactions that you made with Qapital recently, and then if you scroll, it'll alert you when you hit like quarterlies. So this is my 75% hit for Christmas. And then it'll give you weekly insights of how much money you're saving. And then if you are spending through the Qapital account, then it'll also show that in here. But I don't do that, so you won't see that. And then it's asking me to rate their app. I'll do it later. And then you can also see your friends' activity, but as you can see, I don't have any friends, so there's nothing there. Next up, we are going to get to the tofu and potatoes of the app, the Move Money tab. Now in Move Money, you can manually transfer money to goals, you can turn on recurring transfers, you can set yourself up to pay your bills, or you can set up direct deposit directly at Qapital. But the most important thing here, and what really helped me save my money, was setting up the rules for my accounts. So in rules, you decide how much money you want to save, how fast you want to save it, how often you want to save it, all of that. So I'm just gonna start a new rule. My favorite rules are the set it and forget it and the payday, because I always know when those are gonna come out, because set it and forget it, I tell it exactly when to do it, first of the month, whatever day I choose. And then payday, I know when I get paid. So I can say, I already know, oh, when I get my check, I know that 3% of it is gonna go to my whatever savings goal. You can also do a roundup rule where every time you swipe your card, it'll round up to whatever dollar amount you choose and put that amount of money toward a goal. You can do guilty pleasure, which I might start using. Whenever you shop at a specific store, it will put money towards a savings goal. So like I can set it to where every time I shop at Sephora, it'll put $30 in my account, which will stop me from shopping at Sephora so much. You can do a spend less rule where you can set a goal for yourself of how much money you want to spend at a certain place. So something like the grocery store or like Target, or just something that you frequent, and you set the amount of money that you want to spend less than. So if you can see, I'm using the example of Starbucks. And then at the end of the week, if you spend less than $15, whatever the difference is, will go toward a savings goal. There's the freelance rule, which is really just for saving up for taxes. So it'll always take 30% of your checks and put them into a savings account. The 52-week rule, your typical Pinterest thing, where every week, whatever the number of the week of the year is, that amount of money will go to that savings goal. So you will have saved $1,382, I believe. $1,378 at the end of the year if you set this rule. But it'll take a whole year. It'll build really slow, and then at the end of the year, it's really gonna hit you. You can also link this up with your health app. It says Apple Health, but this app is also for Android, so I'm sure it links up with MyFitnessPal or something like that for Android. And then you can also, if you want to get wild and crazy, you can go make your own rule by setting up a if this then that. The examples they give are kind of wild to me, like drop it like it's hot, save when the temperature rises above 75 degrees. Global warming is real, and if I save money every time it was above 75 degrees, I'd be poor. Okay, so the last part of the app is just your account. And something that I really want to tell you guys about is the membership levels that they have. Now, I downloaded this app about a year ago, so I've been using it for a whole year. And I got grandfathered in before they started this membership thing. Yes, you do have to pay to use the app, but I'm telling you, it is so good that it is definitely worth it. And if you use my link, you get the first 30 days for free, so you can try it out, see if you like it, and then decide later whether you want to spend money on it. I will also add the fact that you have the option to make a donation like to the Qapital developers. And of course, when the app was free, I was like, oh my God, this is a free app, it's so good. So I set myself up to pay Qapital $1 a month, and I still have that dollar amount set because when I was grandfathered in, I was grandfathered into the highest membership level, which costs $12 a month. So I think for $1 a month, I am doing great with the amount of money I've saved in this app. Alright, so there are 3 levels. There's basic, complete, and master. The basic package is $3 a month, and you can invest and you cannot get the Qapital spending card, but you can save money, and I think that's the most important, the most useful part of this app. So if all you want to do is save money and not have access to it and don't have to worry about it, this is the plan for you. Now, if you also want to get that Qapital spending card and be able to invest and just save, invest, spend money all in one place, then I think the complete is for you. And I really think the complete is just the best option. It's only $6 a month, and you get that debit card option, which I really think will be useful, but I'll make another video about that later on. Master comes with a bit more, but honestly, I think that complete is good enough for anyone. And like I said, if all you want to do is save money, the basic is good enough. And the master is $12 a month, if I didn't mention that. So I'm at the master level, like I said, but it's only because I'm grandfathered in. I spend $1 a month on this app. It is so useful. I absolutely love this app. I 100% recommend it. This video is not sponsored, but it should be. And Qapital, if you see this app, feel free to reach out to your girl, because I would be the most bomb brand ambassador. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got some good information. I hope you go and download Qapital using my link so that we both get $10 when you make your first deposit. The first month is free, don't forget. But yeah, I really love this app. It helped me save so much money in the past year. It helped me be much more financially stable. Anytime I want to go to a concert, I have money on hand. And anytime that I need to save up for a trip or a birthday or just some random thing, I can quickly make a goal and just set it and forget it. So if you would like to be more financially independent, I really recommend that you download this app. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. Make sure you subscribe. And until next time, bye!